but on the other side.
I'm starting to
Okay,
think
we got a lot
more
going
about
on,
Casey's
chat.
approach
We got a
rather
lot
than
going
Nato.
on.
Like, if Vice is playing,
We'll finish
played
uploading
much,
this and then
it
we're
makes
good to
sense
go. We
for
can
me.
talk about it a little
Using
bit.
those clones, I'm
Yeah, it fits well.
skeptical,
Okay,
but
we have Navi on defense, we
we're
got
all
K-Corp
on
on
board.
attack, and we got some
Okay.
mad comps at the moment. We
there's
got
so much
Navi
going on.
running a duelist.
Yeah, we're
Duelist.
away. On, of
Duelist
course,
less.
Navi side.
There's no duelist, is what I'm trying to say. Sage,
could have been
Vice,
absolutely
Teo.
screwed
First time we
over.
ever see
But
Teo.
Koala Noob is just going to say,
Double
"No,
smokes.
You're not coming to my site.
But I mean, yeah, the
Have fun.
wolves are going to be nice.
See you in a bit.
I think this can work. I actually
Oh, look,
think
see
this
the
is going to
little
work.
Drone.
it's cute
That's
as a
nothing.
wingman.
What?
It's way cuter than wingman.
You're absolutely deranged.
Is it cuter than Wingman? Yeah, it
You're
is.
Like
Actually-
Robot Wars,
I think he's right.
What was his name? Craig Charles, or wherever it was, doing it?
making references to.
No, look, it's fine. We'll summon the elderly people like us to watch Valorant.
He's just
It's
like a
great.
little bug, right?
Yeah, Robot was banned, but
Oh.
Xiao. Oh,
Ooh.
Don't even need this up.
that is really quite pleasant. I
Yeah,
like that.
and they kind of hear the wall, and
Intention
then
would
they
have been
don't
that when the
even.
wall popped up, we get the
They
flash.
don't
we
even.
go for a kill, but Shao doesn't need you to.
Yeah, that was a little bit
That was
sloppy
hit
from
shot.
K-Corp. I'm not
I
gonna
have
lie
to check
to
who's
you.
playing what. Sorry.
We haven't
It
even spoken
is
about the
somewhat
K-Corp
a bit-
comp.
no, it's-
We got a
Shao is on
Harbor,
It's a
Omen,
bit top. Well, I mean, we've got
Solo
Zinsu
Yoru on this map.
KC, we've got Navi on the other side. We've got
Vice,
different
Fade.
compositions everywhere. Don't worry, we're kind here. Xiao is going to carry on, and what are we calling those? Missiles, rockets?
Missiles, right?
It's salvos. No.
Don't be that guy. We're not
Rockets.
casting an A. Koala Noob going to clear out elite, and
Okay,
that
very,
should be
very
all
nice
she
from
wrote.
Navi on this
5
one.
alive,
Dude, I'm
defuse
really
on the way.
interested to see how their
Navi,
attack goes,
new
but I reckon it's going to be
wins.
good.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
if there is
insta
ever a time
Sage, you can double damage.
to run stuff,
Like you can't go
it's,
aggro against
bit
this on defense.
Creative.
Like
Maybe
I
you
said,
could with a
these-
Yoru.
There's a lot of people on the server that have hurt my brain over the years with the amount I've had to try and
Sure.
counter, so
Yeah.
at least it's not me having to stay up to 4
In terms of
so
pistol, we're at a
in zone flawless round
3-2
one. I don't think we
now.
really saw it off the back of the kind of newer agents or how they're playing it. It was kind of just in players' hands. It was in Xiao having a belt. A lovely little setup though towards Tree. Kind of like the intention behind it. Didn't even really see it played out, but I don't know if you can then
There is a
bank
lot
on
of
it
skill
again.
on both sides. They separated the Vice and the Sage in both rounds now.
Okay, and what's their aggro? Sage
kinda nasty to
slow,
try and
and you
get
can get a
thinking
slow
about
that
walls on
covers
either
all of
side.
this. And then you
So
just
much
rockets
stall potential.
insta, and the rockets go out and they
Yeah,
break
instantly.
the breakable. Ooh, yeah,
the
and then you
A
do
control,
it.
we got-
Ooh,
okay.
dude.
We're
Okay,
starting to see
I
the
like
Sage
it.
usage now.
Honestly, I like that.
Slow and the Teo usage.
The Teo, so we slow, we use Teo damage,
at this,
then we
we've
have
kinda
one here,
seen,
we
both
TP the
sides of the
Omen
coin,
out,
right?
and
You're
the
seeing the kind
rockets
of
break the
control aspect
walls
to it on one side with that
of
slow with the Teo utility
Lotus,
on top of it.
so they land
Then
pretty
you've got the
fast
wall,
still.
you've got the vines,
And then you
you've got
can
everything on the other
insta-face and
side.
help
It
here.
is a very hard
And then
comp to handle,
reactively,
actually.
you
I'd
can
like to see how
Omen
teams
flash and
plan to
use
go
the
about
stun.
this. KC probably had an idea of what they wanted to do here, but I doubt they expected this composition against
bad.
them. So have to see them learn on the fly.
And
Don't
then you
know
go
how deep this is
aggro,
into
and you
their
got
map
full
wall
A
either. Very
info,
early
and then you have
season
double
here.
walls for these two
I think
areas.
this round, I know it's just
Ooh.
eco, but with how quick they got rid of that Vice utility, that is something that
Could.
I'm looking out for. If they're not able to get out into the rubble control,
Then you could mix it
because
up
of
if
the
you're a
Sage
Navi
looking
as well. You
down
could
and
start
they
doing
kinda
walls
tear
over
you till
towards here from
they got
Vice.
nothing else to do. They might as well go do that. So it could be something that they do.
Angel gets the iPad out. This map feels horrible to play against this. They are only on in
All of these
classic,
comps
so
look
it's not
horrible
like
to
we're
play,
just gonna
man.
see goal in, nor high-low
They look
setup.
horrible to play against everything. It's a
Where is-
great Omen
We're on the
flash.
money. 20
It's a really good
seconds.
Omen flash,
Get a
yeah.
farm or anything? Kill. It's good. Xiao's a little low. But Xiao's not falling, is he? So all good.
Okay, very, very nice.
Navi
Shao pretty close to his
makes
ult
her
on this
second,
one. Let's
only
see where the
losing one
first buy
player.
goes.
Not the end of the world.
K-Corp at
But yeah, like I
least
said,
heard
even
the
in the
aggro
eco,
A,
kind of getting rid of that util early on C.
so they
the
might
Vice, and then they
have
kind of prod
an
B, and they've
anti
always got
for it
that option to go
already.
back C.
Like they
So
saw and heard
could
the
be
slow
something
with
easy.
the damage. I don't
I'm
think they
actually
know about
quite
this
impressed now
damage
seeing
yet. That's
this
a little
kind of,
bit
like,
deeper, so there's a
combination stuff coming
chance
out, right? 'Cause they clearly
that the
know they've
Omen might
cooked
go
a
into
little
it.
bit
Looks
here.
like
They're looking like
KC.
Do
Fade
we
Eye
see
deep with a
actually
Yori
tested
TP into
round
this
then?
corner.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep our
Let's
eyes
See
on
what
six
happens.
rounds.
Yampy.
Yeah.
Chad, everyone say congrats to Yampy. What a lovely fast game this was from him.
Let's see it. So this is what we're waiting on, and does Sugetsu live? Takes a lot of
Oof,
damage.
they did take a lot of
But
damage.
now we've got Ruxic up on
Yeah,
top.
this is
gonna
my
take away
issue. They
Sugetsu.
heard
Now send down
the
Paranoid. There's still
they
a
heard the
player in towards that
insta
smoke.
stuff over
Might
towards
consider
A,
it
but
now
they
for
didn't
back of
know
the
about
flash.
this
Ruxic,
stuff that was
you
further,
can
so
have
they
a
kind of
little
just
glance.
tanked into it.
It's messy. That's
Roxic
not
so
good.
do better than that.
That's really not good. all theory.
It's still
and
a
no
bonus,
practice
so
in
they're
the
still
end.
trying to do like damage, and
If this A
damage is
control
big here,
doesn't
but
work for Navi, that's a big concern, because that's one
it's
of
a
the
nice
reasons why
round
they're
for
gonna be running
K-Corp
this
because they
composition,
learn a lot from this as
especially with
well.
the Sage.
Yeah, because they got like a little bit of chip damage, I guess, but it really wasn't. I mean,
Ooh.
wasn't everything to write home about. Hero's
Okay,
already away on
and
the
Xiao's been
ankle.
baited in a
Got
little bit.
Xiao being prayed he doesn't
Yeah.
get checked on, but
That's
instantly
unlucky.
dinked down to 18, so that's going to be.
Still though, we're
don't
talking
say
about
wraps, but
damage.
it's
If Hero
close
can
enough
get
to
one
a
more,
1v3
the damage is
very, very
lovely.
difficult, especially with the map so open. They could easily pivot towards B if they fancy it. Hero was noted over towards stairs, so they've already cleared on through. No stress, quick plant. Hero,
Bring them down.
that would have been the idea. And now he's been seen. So Hero, uphill struggle. He's got himself the Phantom. Does he just want to... Don't know what his options are. There's not many at
Yeah,
this point in a
I'm
1v3
down
really.
for either. If you want to save, you can
But
save. If you want to do damage, you can do
I don't know
damage.
if there was any mistimed utility.
If you had
it's just kinda
armor,
hard
I'd
to see
be
it from that
saying
perspective.
save, but I think
if we
you
can
go
observe
for
just
it.
to be that pain in the ass, if we get a free cam on it, if they do go for that sort of approach again, I'd love to see how it looks from their side. It is. There's so much thrown down.
Valorant.
Yeah, pretty much, right? It's just layer upon layer.
Lovely.
But it is incredibly hard. Hero,
Hey, take that.
can at least make it a little bit more costly. Okay. Takes away one of the 3 remainders and
also
actually
fine.
goes down himself.
Mistimed it.
Wouldn't happen for Natus.
No.
Oh, here we go. Here's it kind of played back, but it's messy from Ruxic as well, wasn't it?
One enemy remaining.
Usually with those kind of rounds with the Rebel control, you see...
Love a bit of it. Love to see Salak.
Yeah,
go off.
he's giving it
People double
already.
down a little bit if they think they will go
Okay,
on
walls
that.
up over
Because
towards C,
Lucky's
so we're
a
ending
genuine
C. What
factor.
is this?
That messy
B,
kind of
C,
thing.
D, fold into C hit. Oh, we changed it
Double
up a little bit.
adaptation there from Navi, choosing to use the salvos towards behind.
Adding that extra piece to it rather than splitting. I think they had one over just towards the main doorway, right? Coming on through. Okay, so lovely. Thank you, observers. Appreciate you. I'm just going to say Zilv because there are more of you, but it's all Zilv. But this time around, we didn't see Karmine Corp start towards that side. They just
It's
kind of
nice,
left
though.
it be, but they're going to like, kind
And
of...
K-Corp
I guess the one thing
already.
is
We
you can
did
identify
C, D
where
fold. We got
Angel
B
is early.
control
You
as
can
well.
tell
Create
where
pressure
Quadrant
over
is
towards
early. Like,
here.
it is very,
And
very
then we
telling
break
at
the
that point
wall
where
with
a couple
the
of these players are gonna be
clone.
residing.
But at the same
Ruxic
time, we have
pushing
a
up as
flash
well.
here
And
that I
thank you,
want to
Jack,
say
as
that
well.
Hero just used that cleared all of C.
Covered all the bases.
So now we
This
have an
slows down the
Omen
roll,
here
I
that would
guess,
have
right?
heard this.
Like, going back
So once
in,
they
you're gonna
take an
see
A control, it's probably an
KC having to
easy
slowly
call
approach a little
for them
bit.
to go back and walk
Well,
C
your 2
here.
main approaches so far, it seems like they kind
Oh?
of fight towards A.
Togetsu,
and then
are
they
we
kind of
not
slow default
relaying
back
info?
towards C, and then they've got the layer where they've re-cleared A already. Into the B split now, it looks like. Little fake towards A.
This puts Xiao in such a pinched
Maybe we
position,
were, and
though.
this is just
He
like
gets
where
to
we
keep his
want to
life. I
end
think
with
he
the Harbor. I'm not sure.
does get out of danger, but that got real close. Smoke going to go in towards that main side, where that spike is with Sugetsu. Smoke back in towards kind of lower CT side. Wait and see that plant coming in.
Taco.
They are very close here. This
Taco,
is
easy.
precarious.
Thank you so much for the prime.
Interested to see
Thank
what
you,
they do in the
thank you.
post plan, because it's an awkward situation. Looks like they're going to
It's
push
my
through.
favorite
Yeah, going
classic.
for a brawl. Martine taking a
Although I'm a
boatload of
little bit
damage,
biased,
though.
I actually really
Hero,
do like
just
the
a shot in
liquid
the dark
one.
off the back of the flash probably coming in, sprays in, gets rewarded, and now it's
the
oh,
NRG
Koala
one's
Noob, no man's
pretty
land there. That
nice.
was really uncomfortable, but this is
What else
tricky.
is there? I
Aves
haven't looked at many
finally
of them.
starting to warm up a bit here. 2 big picks in Karmine Corp. Suddenly looks stable under all this pressure. It's just Xiao left alive. He was one of the first players towards this side of the map, the first to evacuate that B site. Now, probably the last one to try and walk away from this, still alive. Aves, lovely
well,
round from him.
This ended up being pretty good. A control,
like
B
I said,
control,
the B, I was
early,
very interested to
early
see what
C
the
control.
post, like, B is
My worry
on
was
this
that
map,
they
I think
cleared
the
this and they were
easiest
going to go over
site to
towards the
reach
stack, but as we could see,
so
the stack was
giving
over
it up there,
towards...
absolutely necessary against the Harbor.
The stack was over towards
like
A.
little kind of
And they kind of knew the
flare
stack was
into
over
kind of
towards
leaving
A
there.
because they re-cleared
Avis
C,
went
right? So you would only leave one over towards C. Then you had Sage Wall over towards B.
Ooh,
So
we
you
might have
kind
the
of
A battle.
know
Here we go.
from everything
Test
that was
number
going
2.
on that it was
Does
a
Angel still use that
1-1-3.
salvo
This time.
So
over
the
towards
call
Rob
to
that-
actually
that
split over
2 of us? They
towards the
haven't
1
seen
and
that
then break
yet.
the Sage
But
Wall with
again,
the
Navi are on a
Harbor was
bad
pretty good.
purchase here. It's not like they have every piece of utility
I
they
didn't
want.
realize that they saw the
They don't
Sage
even
Wall
do
here
it this time,
earlier.
not at the same timing. This time, a
Oh,
little bit of
Omen's
adjustment, but
tanking again.
Sugetsu's still fine. Yeah, this is not working well enough. I mean, Ruxic's doing well from up on the top of Rubble, but that could have been done regardless. Paranoia is still going through
Oh,
Hero.
he is
trying
full
to
blind
hold
on that
but
one.
a 1v2 is going to be incredibly difficult. And the problem is that Elite's still one of the players standing, so that wall is still very valid. Buys a lot more time for them. Hero maybe
The
decides
Vice
to
Wall?
through
Yeah,
towards B,
did
or does
he-
he just kind of bite the bullet here?
I saw that it was placed there. Was it not
Salax
originally
seems to
here?
get too straight from lobby there.
I thought the Vice Wall was here all
Taking
the
most
time, but
across. Tough
I did see it on the minimap.
Yeah. And then
Like
there's
after, so yeah, I
Navi
think you're
issue.
right.
That's a alarm bell ringing, but he's going to get an upgrade, so a fighting chance, still has flash.
Dude, he used to do this
Applied,
all the time
so
in
on the other side of the
Fnatic.
map. Not great. Hero's in trouble. Yeah, tough one. And they're playing high-low. Oh, no, they're not. They're both actually up together. I thought it was going to be a high-low setup, but all good. Sadak there in the end. And I don't know how Sadak got those kills. Maybe there was just like a gap that he found, but I don't know if it's good enough. For the amount of investment early, I don't know if it's really getting them the reward they wanted. Here it is. Is it just a shot? Okay.
The good
just
thing
a
that's going for
crossing.
K-Corp here as well is I feel like Navi
I mean,
normally haven't lost
Just
aggro A
not
this
gonna-
much.
No.
And this is now twice where they've
it's a
lost
little bit
aggro A.
boring, maybe.
You're gonna
Mother
start losing
Bard,
confidence
hello
in
mate,
that
how we
though, aren't
doing?
you? The problem is if this is the first time you're showing it as well, if
22
you're
months
Navi,
as well with the tier 1.
and there was
Thank you
some
so much.
good, there's some redeeming qualities we're supposed to get to in a bit of a predicament with it. It's uncomfortable to play with, but Martine, here we go. On his own over towards A, but he's taking a whole
Yeah,
lot
we
of
have the
space.
TP to go back here though. Does the rotate come in?
Yeah, there we go. Spots out hero.
Original intention was to fake that into the B, but
Oh, he's committed.
And
on
we
that.
go
He's gone
back and join
around.
our
This could be
team,
huge
but
for
this
Angel.
drone's
Big
going to
reveal
clear
here,
a lot.
potentially, yeah.
Holy, 4.
Massive.
And
Four
suppresses them.
found. And of course suppressed there. What do they do with this? Pops down the stun. Slows it down a touch, and now they can kind of readjust accordingly.
Dude,
I
look at the
guess.
minimap.
yeah, Rusik used his from the shadows there, and I think that
Waste of a stun? Yeah, a little bit.
right there.
A little bit, I
Sounds
agree.
Just wanted to slow it down.
down. Yeah. Navi.
Good to have the
on
season
rotate,
back.
so
Yeah, it really
still
does.
3 players here, 2
Mother
towards
Bard,
B
you
and
still
A.
working
There's
in the
already
same
moves to
place?
Koala, the noob.
I haven't been
Nice
there for a
angle
while.
from Koala.
I thought he'd be rewarded on that. Oh, going to come in. That's going to reveal the 2 players towards that B side. Angel's still going to stick around here,
Dude,
going to try and create
Shao.
that nice choke point, make it really hard to springboard in. But they've lost that main control. There's still pressure.
Whoa.
Shao, unfazed and somehow got away with 1, but no shot there for Angel, sadly.
What the
Spike's now going to go down, and a 3v2. Rooksik and Hero. Hero, does he try and catch the timing on this one? It would be a tough endeavor. Nice from Elite. He's been good for his
it's
the whole
so
game,
hard
it
to get
feels
through
like.
this.
Safe pair of hands.
It
and
does feel,
get cleared, but good trade from Sadak. Comfort found in the end
I
by
wonder if
Karmine Corp.
K-Corp were leaning
Comfortable calling from
into...
Sadak. He's
I've seen this on a couple of
It's nice
maps.
having a good
Leaning
idea.
into like the
He's on Lotus
harbor
a few times,
wall
this guy.
that
He's-
slows you,
he's seen
and then the
what-
vice
seen what he doesn't like
forms.
on A.
So like
Seen
you can never push through the walls.
got
You've
about that
always got to
powerful
respect them. And
agents
honestly,
there.
the
He said
Thorns
he
last for
split
so
They
long.
come off.
He split
Like
now, I think 2.
That's what they were trying on.
Bro, what are they doing? They're beating each other.
That's what they were trying on
Are they baiting each other? Do you
Pearl
agree?
as well.
Who's
Not
beating
Pearl.
each other? What did he
Baiting.
say?
Abyss.
They're
Baiting.
baiting each other.
Oh, it's a beating.
What did you say, Mother
Don't know
Bard?
about that. I think they'll be getting their way with that on stage.
Join the dipping.
Yeah, I wonder what
That's
the
actually
adjustment here
very
is for
true.
Navi. If the A control isn't working, what is the next layer?
I don't know. You'd kind of hope
Yeah,
there
we
would
made a
be
few mistakes
bit
going
more
out in
to it,
prime
right?
time.
You'd hope
Mar,
there's,
it wasn't
there's
great.
layers, like an onion. There's layers to it. I watched Shrek recently over Christmas, can you tell?
Yep.
Yeah. Lots of bad movies over Christmas, actually.
Shrek's not a bad move.
I wouldn't say it's the peak of my cinema enjoyer.
Shrek?
You're the
Dude, Shrek's a
pretentious one.
banger.
Don't start with me. Don't start with me.
Pretentious enough to say I don't like Shrek.
I do like Shrek. I'm just saying it's not, you know, the pinnacle of cinema.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm the one quoting it, not you. Don't be.
What is them?
Don't be acting up.
Controversial.
I'll bring you out
I
one
think alongside
day.
Kubrick, Shrek is.
Ingenious. Sadly for Navi, money's in the bin. So will my career be once the Shrek
Okay.
enjoyers get hold of me.
Fade eye over towards the
We
top.
do have res for quality.
This time we
Fine,
changed up a little
shout.
bit from
It's
K-Corp
just
as
a-
well.
it's
We want to go aggro over towards
It would
C.
need errors to be made, I feel, in case he
All
is starting to look
goes
good with that
in,
like
you
nice bit around
block.
calling it. And genuinely, as much as it sounds
Might be worth them
almost
delaying this fade
too
eye, no?
silly to say, it's nice to see another good IGL in EMEA in the form of Sadak. Lovely mid-rounding, nice creativity. The guy is a joy to watch, so, you know, we've been... Oh, there goes-
Dude, this
the
drone
little
is...
just-
This drone is nuts, man.
Why is it so quick?
You know, it is
It's
really
so
fast, isn't it?
fast.
A bit spooky.
What kind of ults we got? Dude, Sadak has his ult again. I wonder if we're going to try and see that thing where they pivot over towards B. That was more because they knew about the rotates, though, I think. Navi on this one, taking all the space that they cleared with the drone. And that is the spike. And they don't want to overheat. They want to just keep the pressure of the gun going down and the fact they might go aggro for the gun. So they know that normally you would probably try push for this. But instead, you could use that pressure and stack a sight. And I think they're going to do that in terms of B. Ooh, they might have done it right here. Navi might have done it right.
Because they did early round go there.
30
Use
seconds
the
left.
crew.
Does this push of the wall change anything? I'm going to keep an eye on the 3 here.
Whoa, Rugzik, that's 2.
Yeah, had a higher lower. 15 seconds on this one. Angels, Lunatic, of course. Sage, slow.
Down to 30.
Omen flash.
The timing just a little uncomfortable, but look at the time. Speaking of 6 seconds, it's running low. And Hero, can he
stop
deny
the
it
plant.
and live? No, I don't think he can. Spikes down. Hero. It's only a stinger.
Ah, they're going to be kicking
With 3
themselves.
players and Aves not going to let it.
Imagine the time being this low and this is how they played it.
I think Navi did a
Commendable job.
They knew that there was no killjoy turret towards the middle of the map.
No, they did
went for
that.
something.
Navi did the hard
They made
part.
it interesting. But this is the round that we
They
want to see
made
the
it
kind of
interesting,
adjustment
that's where he
from the
left it.
timeout. Looks like Casey had no issues leaning towards A again.
Yeah, they're confident
Can't
in it
believe he
now.
peaked
we're not even
here.
seeing the
15
Sage
seconds,
there,
they've
either.
got to
So
go
even
into
if
a
they're going for it,
crossfire.
I don't think we're seeing the same thing. Maybe Angel's still going to be doing it, I don't know. Maybe just using it to break the walls, maybe for whatever reason it is, still going to be doing it, but it's not as much intention behind it. A little bit of chip damage, if anything, but look at Casey instantly pathing differently and punishing Angel
that's
on this.
nice.
That is such a quick
Yeah,
adjustment.
that's cool. Instant
Credit is
cove for you
due.
to
That
cross,
was
but
Angel
then you
on the
go all the
plateau,
way
and there
through
was-
it.
This time there was less players
And again,
behind
they
it.
were
But
winning
still,
the rounds where they went
it's
aggro
Hero
A
very
and kind of
alone.
learned what they were doing
Rotations are
for
coming in,
their
but
strong A holds.
they're not there yet.
Yeah, I like this.
Martin's got the ult out.
Oh, doesn't see the guy in the
look
corner.
At this
Oh, okay, well.
Unison, just using him as a beacon to follow up from Hero.
So you didn't see him on the corner, but obviously
Absolutely
you don't
just
see the
gets
Yoru,
smacked
right? So you
about by
still feel like
Martin.
he's checked you.
Oh,
So he had to
Koalanu.
swing.
That's not a fun position to be in here. It's looking like 6, isn't it?
And K-Corp are putting up a lot of numbers
Yeah, I'm
now.
not sure how Angel got caught out early there. I'm not sure what he heard the Uto being used. I don't know.
The problem is, because
Yeah,
Navi
I
lost
mean,
their aggro
looking
A
at it, it's
twice,
just a- I loved Casey's
feel like
adjustment with
they
Sadak
feel
kind
like
of
they can't
utilising
do
the
it.
cove to just get on
But I
through
think
and
that's
just-
the
it looked like
only
he was
thing
fighting
they
it. Maybe
can
there
do.
was like a flash in
They
there
like
or
have
something
to,
else to
they
kind
have to do
of
it.
facilitate that, to go for the brawl on it. But to completely negate all of what they were doing.
One of the losses was an eco,
which could have maybe
and the
been
other loss was a
little bit of a
bonus.
deal breaker in that.
Should
is
they
if
not
there was
try it
that
with
slow,
full
could have hindered that
guns?
approach as they were going for, but without it, you know, you got the green light to go and they just went on it. So a little frustrating, I'm sure, and this was probably the round that they had, whatever they had in mind for to try and adjust. That was what the timeout was for, but now that slipped away just as quickly.
Yeah, and I'm not entirely sure what the adjustment fully was. The Vice was towards the A side. Maybe that's what they're going to go for this time. Let's see.
Player stand.
They got ults.
They've not, yeah, they've just not been able to string together economy at all.
Like every round.
The team gives it a little bit. Fair play.
Young Aves.
We have 7 ults.
Such a sweet boy.
We have 7 ults, and we are going aggro here, but we're so late.
Is that weird?
The
Okay, so trying
damage
to
is a
once
little
again
bit late.
display some dominance here. Control that
Okay,
A
so
side of the map.
insta
They've done it.
aggro towards A, but this
Now,
time
it forces Casey to
we're going to be a
react
little
right
bit
there
late
away.
over
They're
towards C,
going
and
for a
K-Corp
one.
on
They can
insta
see a
react
little
over
drone
towards
taking
C.
a walk around B, sees nothing. They've
Oh,
got
this
to know
ult.
it's C.
First time
Yeah.
Teo
And
ult.
now a nice little push through.
If they
Yeah,
do
stall from the
actually
Vice
commit
C and
through
maybe
the
get
wall,
flank
this
in.
ult behind them could farm.
How much? Hero's got to be really cautious because that wall's dropping any second now. I mean, he's not got much longer now.
Oh, here we go.
Ult on top. Oh, the ult. Oh, that could have been huge. Well, but
Oh. Ooh,
okay,
here we go.
okay. Oh. Oh. We got
The
one, we
idea's
got
kind
one.
of right. It's a little bit like
Brooksy,
what
go
I was
get him,
talking
go
about
get him.
earlier.
Oh, he's actually done it! He's actually done it as well. He's got 2. Oh, but they're answering back KC. Now finally the rest comes in. Rooksik is tearing them up. He did everything
Yeah, nice
he could
push.
in
Nice
that
stage
one. The
wall
wall
over.
was
Like the
shambled,
idea
but
was
it
pretty
didn't
good.
matter. He did enough on
And
his
the
own.
4 aggro
Yeah,
A
as a
pushing
first time I was
behind
gonna
was
judge
really, really
flank,
strong. Because the stall
but
on
workout.
C, even though it wasn't
perfect.
perfect, it
Replay,
was still
please.
quite a lot.
Please, pretty please. Yeah. Gets over the wall. And just that little offset of timing was just off enough that it... Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
That is
Okay.
actually nuts.
I like that
From
though.
0 to hero
Ooh,
sort of behavior
lose just
there. That
one and we
was
have an insta
wild.
timeout. I also like this.
Now, ult-wise, we do at least have Sadak's ult there. We've got the TP for Sugetsu, but I mean, it's not the end.
Can you
know,
updraft above the wall?
massive
Yeah, for sure. It's not
impact
that
for
big.
Rooksik, same thing.
Mango
And the
Freeze,
divide
thank
for
you so much for
Xiao,
the
but
Prime. Appreciate the
what we've
16
been
months.
making of
Thank
Toho
you,
so
thank
far,
you.
kind of like, let's kind of touch base a little bit on it because it's been, I don't know. I don't know if Angel's the best player to show it off
Rate the
at times.
Teo's value so far. I mean, it's been okay for the default.
But
The
he's
drone was
1
alright.
to 7. You're giving me
That's
a
about it.
Jesus.
The way
I feel like they're playing
the way
C
I look
really
at
different,
Agent,
but to how I would. But
it
it's
doesn't.
okay.
It's not. He's like supporting other people, right? So we're trying to be
course.
taking that rebel control. I think that it's
Out of
curious
10?
that they were kind of unable to
Generous
take
4?
control. I would presume that
Would say,
that was
okay.
probably the best use case for him is to try and take that rebel control and it not go on amazingly. I've liked the re-clears with the drone through the middle of the map. They've been pretty.
My issue at the
pretty good
moment.
information.
Okay, so mini approves. Let's see how it goes,
Well,
huh?
The ult usage
Sweet.
that round.
Okay, we
we'll
don't.
park
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Park that.
You seem really toxic, Minion. That's very, very nasty of you. However, a challenge here. Last time around, it was Angel on his own, and he got overwhelmed by that Cove and
Yeah,
the quick
let's
push
see.
through. This
Navi's
time
still
around, there's
doing what
more
I wanted
players here.
them to
Cove's
do, though,
there,
and
but
go
they're not all
aggro.
rushing through it. It's a bit of a feint this time. It feels a
Oh,
little bit
boy.
different, a little bit of a layer to this adaptation. All goes in. We've got a brawl
That's
here.
sick,
Sugetsu
though.
going to find Rooksik, and they're trying
Late
to isolate
smoke
Angel
here.
again.
TP,
Just backed by the box.
Your
Put into
TP
the
goes
boxes,
in
but he
as
fights his
well.
way out, takes away
Like a
Martin.
leak
He's
smoke.
still fighting.
Like
Gets
it's only
the
ever gonna
4.
work
This time
once,
makes a
because as soon as
stand
you
of
see it, you're
leaving
spamming
in a
that, but
3v3.
I
And
still
what
like it.
territory do we have it? Oh,
Big
Koala,
Jewel.
you nasty
Big
boy.
Jewel.
You
Lovely,
absolutely
lovely bait wall.
filthy
Ah,
animal.
it's so
Oh,
unlucky,
no!
man. It's so unlucky, but I love the
Such a
idea.
good idea. Oh man, that sucks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I really had high hopes of that one. I was on
Ooh.
your side, Koala Noob. Xiao and Hero.
Just a little reset from KC.
This is very nice from
Expecting
K-Corp.
the Navi re-push that we
No,
talked
the
about in
Navi have
that
to go
too.
aggro.
Counter-Strike Classic.
Counter-Strike
This is a
Doing
lovely
it in
pos
a
though,
disadvantaged
and he kind of had
just-
info a
it's
lot
so
of the time.
readable. He
Like
gets
he's
punished
pretty
so often.
confident that over here,
Does
because the
Xiao
only
do
time he
a
lost
chubby
vision
look
of
on it?
this area, he didn't lose vision for that long, and the chance of like 3-2
Pre-aiming
people
that.
getting out is, oh god,
And
it's a
Hero
good
gets the
bait.
attention.
Give me
Yeah,
Xiao.
that's a nice little kind of like setup on the fly. Sadek and Elite.
One
He's been able
enemy
to
remaining.
reposition it. Oh, Hero's gone away with murder. He takes away Elite. How's this happened? We've got 20 seconds. Sadek's probably baffled as to where the hell my teammates just went. 14 now. Got to get a move on. Got to get a wiggle on. He's away.
10 seconds
No
left.
charges.
Needs to get a plant in.
No charges.
And yeah, look who's bound in for.
Ooh.
Ooh, guns out, guns
Ooh.
out, guns out. Shout. Careful. He's confident. He's got Hero by his side now. The spray. Yeah, that's
Don't know
that'll
about
do it.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I
Shout out to Xiao. We played this very, very well. That was cool to
I don't
watch.
know if we. That strat was incredible. They put the smoke.
Yeah, the leak out smoke into a double TP,
Yep.
into the flash out,
That is
and
actually
harbor
pretty
ult.
nice.
Oh, it's cool.
That's a strat.
That's that.
That's a strat.
Mini approved.
Yeah, approved. See done that one.
For who? You're casting? You leaving me already?
I'll steal that one.
You gotta have an archive ready. You know,
Got
just in
it.
case.
Got
Get the call up.
Got it. If someone's got the check, hey, Mini, we really need sign on Lotus. Could you? You're just like, I've got you guys. Going back in though, 4-6, close affair between the two. Koala
Koala
I'm
gets the
I'm
op
rooting
out.
for you after that last round. There
Lovely.
it is.
Good shot.
Stunner onto Sadak. I was praying for that wall to work out, but actually now got to be cautious of that pinch. There's an ooh, it's unique. It's job done. It's fine. He's alive. Got a pick. Man advantage.
Oh boy.
Oh, Rooksik.
Nice.
Is that a double smoke?
Yeah, that is a double smoke, attack and defense.
Yeah, that was awkward, just like drifting through it. And well, Koala noob.
I have no idea who's on the
Yeah.
other side.
Did both players shoot at B? I think they might have done. So I think they're.
Whoa,
hero.
whoa, 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 what's everyone doing?
And Navi,
Yeah, messy finish.
yeah, just
Vice
not
Clone
allowing
with
any
the
fun
Prime.
today.
Thank you so much
It's
for the
also
13
get to.
months. How the games today been?
1v4.
Pretty
You ever
good.
seen these before? 1v4, it's like this. Why don't you see what he does to Angel?
It's a little bit like we thought it would be where...
Hold on, it's coming. Yeah, see? Do you remember when I told you
Oh
what he did to
god,
Angel?
oh
It's mental,
god,
isn't
it's
it? He
really,
takes that TP,
really on.
right? Takes that TP. The next couple of steps, it'll blow your mind. Just you wait.
planted.
It's Sugetsu. He's back, ladies and gents. Did you miss him? That sort of thing, you know? Navi? Question mark. No, we'll see what Sugetsu can do here. This is actually a really tough scenario. The fact that he got those two was exceptional, but to get the next would be something beyond. He's bought a good amount of time here, taking that TP all the way towards 8. But to try and juke these two players, you've got Paranoise, Smokes, he's got so
He
much
played kind
here.
of close, he was aware they had a smoke.
Closer.
Oh, that's
Divine
sad.
going to come in, demanding the respect, forcing them to use this. They're on the spike. He's trying to find at least a player here. Sugetsu
this
had
is
to
gun
make a
barrel
go
or
of
something?
it.
Got
And
it
made
pretty
Navi
early.
invest, made them worry just that bit to invest that ult. But regardless, Navi come out with the round and he's teabagging him. Do you see that? Did you see that?
I didn't see anything. Didn't see anything.
Unbelievable scenes.
Cool, I'm impressed with this 30 round Sage Orb.
One enemy remaining.
Never seen that on Lotus.
Never. Creative.
The fast reaction to the door. Respect.
What we got? Navi have clawed this back.
What
The
are we
string of
doing
rounds is
now?
worrying.
Last
if we're gonna be
rounds,
honest,
another
the
aggro
fact that
A?
The bulk of the rounds, once he was in the full buy rounds, were going Casey's favor. That is where you're going to put
I'm
your
glad they
mind towards,
leaned heavier into their
but as
aggro
it
A
stands,
and they
Navi
didn't
have
overthink
clawed
the
this
2
game
rounds
back
that they
to at least
lost it.
It was probably going to
Made
be
a
an
big
even affair
difference.
unless
This is a
Karmine Corp
nice wall
decided to
from
show
K
us here.
Corp, right? Wall to
And this is
block off
how
over
much
towards
further
C.
they're
This creates a
exploring
lot
over
of
towards that
pressure.
A side as well.
Just leave this on its own. Yoru clone goes in
I had that
aggro.
same idea to go for that push out again, but
Yeah, we
the
kind of
Vice
just
was
broke
gonna-
both of the Vice Walls at the same time. I say that. Did we just
Not
place
gonna
the
go for
Vice
the
Wall
Sage
late
Wall.
or... No,
This
okay,
time.
yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, they were now going against the Sage Wall to boost over the Vice Wall.
I mean, come on, maybe just built himself a little, I don't know, ice castle. Yeah. There he goes.
But yeah, Casey's showing the layers again.
Yeah. The onion.
The onion. Donkey.
Okay, the problem is this is Navi just insta-clear over towards A.
Donkey.
And they can stay strong with 2-2 on B and C.
I've let myself down by not backing
And we
Shrek
still
hard enough,
got
but
double
not.
Vice traps and flash.
Does
And
he
Omen
catch-
still has flash.
Yeah, he does. So Rooksit going to take the TP there. Ooh, we're going to check on that. I feel like
Ooh,
someone
yeah,
saw it.
someone
saw
heard
saw
it from
Yeah,
far
yeah,
back.
they saw it. Someone did anyway. Rooksit's gone down. Good trade from Koala Noob though.
A little early on that there.
Yeah, Hero's got to be careful as well. He almost got backhanded, but managed to keep his life. Aunt should be in. Spam.
They're locked in though. Honestly, Angel
that's
should
true.
win the
That actually
round.
be
Let's
safe.
keep an eye on his damage. Where does he
We are
want
down
to do
to
it? The
3
problem
now
is he
for
wants to
Navi.
get a kill
There's
fast and
Angel's
then use
flank
his
that
damage
could
so they
be
know where
the
he's coming from.
absolute winner.
Yeah, good.
Missiles are away.
Because if he
Thanks
uses
for telling me
the
what they
missiles
are.
and they see that they came from here, element of surprise
And
is
they
gone, so he played it very, very
completely go
well.
without much effect. For now, it's Aves
Aves is-
controlling that site. And Angel,
Oh boy.
not having the best of times through that smoke. To shout last one alive. This looks like we're going to have a little bit of favour towards Karmine Corp
Hey,
here
shout out
towards
to
the end.
Aves.
So
I still feel like Navi
but a
recovered
very
well,
close game. Navi
but they
starting to wake
also
up a little bit towards the end there.
have to
Starting
try
put
get
some
8 rounds
on
on
the board
attack
and make
without
something
a
out of nothing. Hopefully, we see
without
more
a
of that after this break.
duelist. But it's also doable if they have a really, really strong aggro A. If they have a strong aggro A, they can just split every site. And they can use C wall, as in they can use C Sage wall to go out. And also the Sage, in my opinion, kind of counters the Vice wall a little bit. So they have that going for them. So there is still a chance to win this, is basically what I'm saying. Sage slow and Teo mollies? Yeah, no, there's definitely some stuff they can have here that could be nice. See what we got. EMEA's been pretty fun though. I've enjoyed how much teams are going for some mad stuff. It was always going to happen with K-Corp and Navi, but also BBL had some pretty awesome stuff. MAG did a lot of no duelist last year. Yeah, it was the deadlock stuff, right? I watched a little bit of it. But that's that worked because they had the Gravnet to go aggro over towards A.
But we are locked into this one at 5-7. A very close game. The Navi brought back from the brink. It felt almost like a formality at the end, but those 3 rounds gave them that little bit of a buffer. Now,
the weakness of the K-Corp comp here. The weakness of the K-Corp comp here is that wait, who's K-Corp and now?
How are we feeling? Do we feel that Teo is
the Vice shouldn't be able to hold
correctly, or do you think we'll see his
C,
raw value
right?
come out on this side?
Wait, let me look at this comp again.
I think that
yeah, I think you could spam C hits.
A little bit better with that control. I think the attack side.
Not that the duelist, not that the no duelist helps them get over towards the C, but the wall should work off. The wall should work that you can go above the wall so that I wouldn't trigger, so they need to get info, and it would also block it. So like this wall that I'm drawing here just becomes everything. So K-Corp doing the wall over towards B as their default makes a lot of sense.
Isn't going to be able to fight for Rubble quite as hard, and they're going to be comfortable in the fact that Martin's just going to be going for picks.
The Harbor is great for C retakes though. Yeah, but I'm not sure you can retake against this. Like I'm not sure you can actually let Navi get over towards sites. Okay, already seeing the wall that I was talking about, and already seeing the C hits. Let's see if I'm right about these site holds, because in theory you can save the wall, you can save Astra Suck, you can have damage.
Positioning lovely.
Last floods.
Gets caught off in the end, and Karmine Corp
Yeah, and we're not even going to get the resets of Astra Suck and Teo damage.
Tucked in towards water, not easy. Aero. A spam out catch, maybe a stray headshot, and yeah, maybe elite's a little lower, bit of chip damage here and there, but I need more than that.
I'm not sure about that one.
Time is on their side at the very least. Hero trying to slip a little closer. Karmine Corp. Gotta get a little bit of a move on here. Should be able to look towards halfway. Xiao, I don't know.
Jesus. Xiao jumps on the box, gets 2. Ah, it's really unlucky. That was a nice try. Very, very nice try.
Knowing that he had just that
Kings
of
of Piss. Oh, dude, don't give me another tech pause. Talking to admins again.
Did he jump on the box?
I think so.
Yeah, he did jump on the box. 4-2 for pistols. 1-1 for this map, I'm pretty sure.
Navi, this wall, this is Paper X lock-in. Yep.
Christ.
Lovely little wall.
Vintage.
Nice flood from KC. Surprisingly, Navi didn't get more off of that wall.
Guys, you're insane. You're insane.
I see the lights come up, and I see the stage go red. Angel's having a chat. He's not happy. He's not happy. They get water bottles.
Different use of the Cove, the one a little bit more aggro, yeah. It doesn't let them get space.
What was your favorite tech pause of all time?
Favorite tech pause must be the 6-hour Pacific. That never gets stopped.
Yeah, of course I do, because that's all I get in my career. It's gone midnight. Of course I'm talking about tech pauses. What do you, we can go about Christmas, New Year. I like Fnatic constantly spilling stuff.
Spilling stuff?
Yeah. Lots of dribble.
Yeah.
No, you guys don't remember. You just made us suffer from it. Nice one.
No, the day was a blur.
Yeah, quite a few tech pauses too. Yeah, what's going on, Yumpy? What's happening? Talk to us.
I remember them a bit more when it was us playing after a team.
I see.
That was annoying.
Yeah, they're not great. I never actually asked you, what happened? What was
Why is Vice suddenly meta? I mean, we didn't see Vice get a chance to play pro play, right?
Like stretch.
It was only available in off season.
Okay, like stretching, yeah. And you got caught doing that.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, isn't it?
And then they randomly buffed Vice, which I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
You got really supportive fans.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Big fan. Can you tell that it's a little bit late here?
Yeah.
Normally we get an update as to what the issue is. No update, but it's sitting up.
They owned me with all those camps, by the way.
What do you mean?
Because they would always, like, we'd win a round,
Yeah.
and then they cut to me looking mad, as if it was after the round. But
We might have used some
reasonably,
creative edits.
I was angry about a minute and a half ago.
Don't break the illusion, yeah? We've been banking those for years.
Whoa, we force.
I gotta protect the fact that I'm
Not a
not
great
that
sign.
unwell.
But the plant, they force over towards this, and the C
I'm so
site
sorry, I will
hits
not be able to help you with
continue.
that during our cast.
Wall is already committed.
Into this, though,
Like, we are
do
spamming
see a
Cs like I
buy-up
thought they
from
would
both
do.
sides. Oh, Martin, quick as
Who do they
anything.
lose, man?
Takes away
They
hero.
lose one of the big assets of being
away
able
from
to
site,
store the
same
after
wall.
plant.
Similar scenes. Martin, they're just
Ooh,
unfazed.
really
It's
nice,
all
man.
theory.
Down, C.
But landing
This
it
seemed
is only really room
insanely
sick. And look
all
at
in.
Martin again. This guy is so clean. And Shout, looking up against it. Running the same thing twice feels a little bit.
I don't think they're confident with the strat. I mean, I did point out that I was surprised they didn't get more off of that wall last time.
Yeah.
But going for the half armor, kind of forced by when you got
Why
a
force?
who's going to buy an outlaw.
Yeah.
It just shows a sign of desperation for me, really.
Well, not when you
How
run into it.
does it feel that you made Outlaws exist with what you did in Fnatic? Is that, do you feel ashamed of forcing them to introduce a gun to deal with your concerns half-wise?
I feel proud
One
to have
enemy.
that much impact on a game. To be fair, all I did is listen to someone who was an analyst for someone else.
Stop baiting. Dude, Aves and Sadak are actually giving it.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here he comes. Oh, got one. Good. That's Aves. Noted. I know Tejo's good. Like, I know he is. I've tried to use it.
So I'm not going
Awful.
to try it.
What?
I think, yeah.
No, say the hot
Okay,
take.
this
You
is
were so
a-
close to saying hot take.
No, there was no hot take. Wait, it was just, I don't
Oh.
think we can use this game yet. We're not using this game. We got C4.
Yeah, Sugetsu
That is true.
What is...
Yeah, I'm worried about this at the
It's
moment.
a bit late.
We're taking a little bit of space. Like, we've got smokes here. We've isolated the one over towards site, but
Still doing alright.
he's an absolute beast. Wait, he's on his own over
pretty
towards
tasty.
site. Everyone else is behind
I
the
don't
smoke,
really
and
know
he's
what
just
happens to
killed
get too
4
early. I
people.
don't really know what's going on. It's getting a bit messy.
Yeah.
Feels like we're off the watershed.
I know they're
you what I
eco,
mean?
but he's actually in a
Map
rough
final,
spot there. He's done
grand
really
No,
well.
nothing to talk to me about.
I'm interested to see how Angel uses the Tear for the... Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
But it's a timeout. It's okay. It's a good one. It's an okay one. I pray.
The stun, yeah, dude.
Usually
The,
you would see,
the replay guy really
traditionally,
put
if you're
that
playing
in
against
there.
Sentinel, you'll use one piece of this.
Couldn't resist it. The replay guy saw it and was like,
Were you
well,
bringing the salvo? Salvo?
I'm
Says it
going
is.
for it.
Yes.
Salvo?
Doesn't it say
We
yes?
used the salvo, I think, to destroy some center util, but there's no real center
No.
util to break, so I'm not sure
How are you going
what
to go
you
about
would
that?
condition early. Maybe for the A control, you might use.
I think you're at least talking
Rubber
the
control.
you can A control here. Like, they got our A
It's
for
It's a
free.
cycle util. It's a cycle agent.
Yes.
You're using the first cycle to kind of default, second cycle for the exec, third cycle using the post plant if you can get them. That's the hope.
That's the dream,
the dream.
right? That's the
The
goal.
attack side should be brutal. When we get a few more rounds out to see that.
Be nice. I'm hoping
Hello,
we get
keeper.
to
How we doing,
a
mate?
little bit more. Bit worried that it might end a little soon. I was gonna say prematurely, and then it's just
Okay, so
swerved
I
away
kind of
from
like
that.
this from K-Corp. So
For now, Outlaw is out. How many?
Okay,
life
no, I
shields
kinda
are
like
we
this
to?
from
So,
Navi.
well, I say out.
So just because they did an aggro A, I
Yeah.
think they knew that K-Corp was gonna do an aggro A back.
I mean,
So
they're
we're
now all
taking
the names.
fast C
Like,
control.
you know, eye test for me at least. You know,
Then we're waiting for a B
I would
reaction
have put
just in
him
case they
towards the
go
top end, but seeing him do
aggro.
this well. Great to
I
see.
wonder if they are
Um,
gonna insta-try pop
Seas
C after the
goes in.
reaction of this though.
Sit back on that. Meantime, Navi kind of testing the waters over towards the seaside, so kind of missing each other to an extent
That's
here.
just
but
star down.
looks
We
like
have a
he's still sat a
slow
little bit
and
further
then
back, so
damage.
certainly not,
That's nice if you commit.
pull in just yet. Wall is considered. Do they get to clear that? Yeah.
Wall
Yeah,
trip.
they do. Okay, nice little use of the TP there.
Yeah, they're breaking the wall and they
Group
create a
sec-
little bit
group
of
set
pressure
that
though.
off.
I think same kind of concept we're seeing.
Now,
like obviously this
how does this
offseason,
comp
must be a massive
retake
development
over
around
towards
Vice,
A?
and a lot of teams
Smoke
know
here.
You have to get rid of this Vice util early,
Into what?
otherwise-
Oh, all that.
I mean, the same principle has been applied throughout the game, you know, throughout different metas, right? Is, you know, deal with that early utility, be it a Cypher camp, be it, you know, whichever Sentinel's utility is primo at the time.
W retake over
But it's
towards
good
A,
to see
yeah.
them
Just
actually
take the straight up
really
Angel.
with intent handling it as quickly as possible. Ooh, Avers. Close.
Don't do it.
It was always a little bit easier with those pieces of util because you can use the grenade, the raise nade, you can use the tail util.
Safe ways to clear, yeah.
Safe ways to clear.
I guess you're right, that's why we're going to see probably the upswing in the Yoru being kind of wheeled out, because there is some safety in clearing it. While we digress, we do see the round progress, and the plant's going to be at Navi with 5 alive.
Sage,
Maybe
wall,
this game doesn't have a little bit of
flash,
play in it yet.
double fawns.
Perfect purchase there. Obviously, our vandals in play.
So for K-Corp at the moment, you're just trying to do damage. As soon as you hear or see the wall as well, we're literally just trying to do damage because their money's good. Their money's really, really good. Over here, the money is not good. Every single kill matters.
It is going to be very hard to work back in. And then, of course, you've still got Astra's utility on top of it. There are...
Guys, don't save. Think of their money.
Quite the endless list
Those would be nice.
to work through. For now, I think the best option is just hit save.
Yeah, I mean, if you do lose the side against this comp, again, we do have those layers. Vines, Sup,
Alright, not bad.
Salvo.
And again, the Navi comp without Duelist can work if they get out towards A.
Now seeing it kind of in
right,
action,
because
I do feel like
they
we're
can
getting back to
then
a very,
split site.
Split site. Utility heavy meta.
Yeah, that's what we
Without
see
A
so far.
control, it doesn't work. So if I'm K-Corp here, I'm a
maybe
little bit
This is the kind of stuff you are used
annoyed
to
that Martin's
see.
gone down so easy. And I think that's
Yeah.
honestly what Eng's going to talk about here.
Like away from it.
Is like, as long as they can't take A, they can't really
Feels
win
like
if
Teo's
we've got
having
the
an
C
impact
unlock.
on what Sentinels might be being played.
So I think they're just going to play a little bit heavier once they have A
Sentinels
control.
have, like,
Maybe
kind of
2
direct
people playing A at the beginning.
So I guess it moves away from the tradition. I say traditional, I mean just Cypher and Killjoy, I guess, to an extent, right? It's just like not quite as viable to run them. So yeah, it just plays in your
What should be your
head,
answer
your
advice when attacks are defaulting to bait out your
Timeout, this
wall?
one mostly led
Either
by
don't
Eng
place the
here.
wall
I
or
always
you
like to
do
kind of
one
see
like a
who's
little bit back. Like
the
say
main one talking, 'cause we do see some timeouts at,
say,
that
like
first,
obviously you
feels like
can
the first
also
and
just
second
change
one.
up your wall and go over towards the
Where
site.
it was
But
mostly
say this
Sam
is like
in that conversation,
say
whereas
this is
one
C site.
predominantly Eng. Did you guys have a similar sort of thing back when you were doing it? Was there a
Say
moment
this is
where it was
C
mostly
site
players
here,
talking,
right?
or when you guys would be more
Oops.
chiming in, or is it generally you guys
Sure.
more than the players?
Like this is C site, you would
It was usually
if your wall's normally here, like you could do a further wall back here, right? So that once they actually commit over towards the site, you get locked in. You should have like a couple of different things.
Okay, because I didn't
So,
think you believed
but
in it.
honestly, you
So
would
it's
probably
quite
just
wild hearing
go
you
A
say
and
that.
do something else.
No. But maybe, you know, you...
Wait,
Damn, look at Bacon, double gift.
As it
Thank you
stands,
so much,
it's a
Bacan.
quick timeout for KC.
Keep him, make
Let's
sure you
see
say
if
thank you.
anything-
Don't give him one of
my
those
test is
smart
picked up.
remarks.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, nice little
Omen TP with the
combo,
fade
yeah.
reveal on Rebel.
Fade
Rebel
Eye, Smoke,
Command
TP
Zone.
in. So K-Corp change it up. We
Full
take a lot of
information for
aggro
Zagatsu.
control. Instead of doing anything else, we actually just switch the Vice around. So I was talking about the Vice wall getting triggered over towards C from a default. This one's actually pretty good. Vice switch over towards A. Flash, double fawns that fill up the whole of
so much towards one player.
tree area if they get it. Razor as well. Razor with the Prime. Thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. And Sergeant George with the Prime as well.
With
the 9 months.
Okay, big contact to be made.
Pretty
That's
far your
nice.
response. Yeah, I know what you like.
There's only 2, I think. Oh, 4.
4.
Tell a lie. Jeez, that is huge info.
Oh, and we were
Maybe
about
this
to
is
fade
someone
eye over
posted on
towards
LA
here,
side,
but we got all the
potentially
info that we
late
needed.
positioning through the door.
The good
Who knows?
news
There's
for
still about
Navi is
40
they can
seconds,
still
so they
pivot
can
out over
pivot away from
towards
this
A,
Navi, but not
and
locked
that means
into
they have
anything just
options.
yet.
This is still a question mark, so once they take A control, it looks like they still might split over towards B. Whereas, oh no, yeah, we leave one here. We might actually still split B.
30 seconds left.
Open door into a B split.
Well, you're either gonna you're gonna go through the vines. You're gonna wait
Yeah,
them
there's
out.
another
Wall,
vines here.
how
There's
do you wanna go
another
about this
wall
one?
here.
You're down to 20 now.
Oh
19.
boy, this
The
time's gonna
clock
get
is
real
running
low.
and
Keep
they're
an eye on
being
the
stalled
spike.
the hell out here. 15 seconds. Rotations are now in. Avers is there. You've got the players on the site. Elite takes a fight. Martin as well. This stall was stunning. and
This
Karmine
stall
Corp
was
show
really
you
good, yeah.
exactly why this Vice is so strong.
Lovely change up from
Holding down the
K-Corp
sides,
though.
There's nowhere to really go for Angel.
Yeah,
Tries to
this
fight his way
Vice
out of this one.
switch
He's at least going to maybe
wrecked them.
keep hold of that gun, but that's the best he can hope for.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I think the entire round stems from the fact that Zagatsu is able to get that mount control. He keeps the one-ways there, and there's nothing to clear him out. Like, the only thing they've got is that Teo drone. So if that never happens, you're always going to get a stack towards B and A side of the map, and KC are always one step ahead.
You can just see the reward of that there so perfectly. The difference having that one player with good information has, but maybe a brawl this time. I want to see what they go
Up
for.
on defense. What are we changing on it? Dude, Navi going back to the C spam hits.
See the TP. Does he get the reveal? Sugetsu. Gonna respect that. Actually falls off.
Yeah, it doesn't look great from Navi on attack, does it?
Yeah, interesting high-low. So they're going to have to contact into this. They have not much to go into.
That's what I was going to say. Without that rush, this is going to be really hard for Navi to clear. I mean, they've got the paranoia. Okay, that's nice. Sugetsu's going to go down. Good use of that. They're still going to make a mountain out of this mobile hill.
Great,
so well defined too there.
2 for 2. Vice at least can rotate, get in time.
Start, already space-taking start from...
Omenort back, but that could be anywhere over towards here, so that creates a lot of pressure. You can see him looking and spawn for him, and that should cause a group up, and then they can walk over towards the site. Chief 4 with the Prime, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 18 months.
Not anymore, but
I wasn't ever Coach of the Year, so don't worry.
Sorry, I've already worked with her. Already, you know. I'm out there collecting. Maybe it'll be your time soon. You know, maybe it's working on me.
I was thinking for second season of Panini, you should join me as a coach.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm down. Okay, is this just like trading work? You know, there's like 2000 sitcoms where people would like trade jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
Do a bit of that. Yeah.
With the plant, we get ult.
Okay, post plant.
Ooh, what are we doing this one?
I mean, everyone's got ults apparently. We've got 3
Ooh,
on
I
the
kind of
go
like this
currently.
ult because we can then hear when they're actually pushing through, and then they know when to ult.
And we have the ult on top.
What the hell?
Angel's gonna nuke Martine, but it's
traded
Shao
him. We got
left.
Astrosec on this.
These ults are everywhere. Good lord, Shao. Still has to get through the cove. Breaks that. 6 bullets, 5 bullets, and the defuse ain't stopping. He's got to deal with it now. 3 bullets. He can't do it in time. Defuse right there.
I don't know about this from Navi. It doesn't look great at all.
Away with daylight
I think it could be okay, but
again, it just feels like another use of that Teo.
We're running out of ideas fast.
Quite doing what I thought it should do. I could be wrong.
The plant, yeah, I know.
Like
I didn't want to speak about it.
Stop baiting, please!
Damn, dude, they've been harping on about the baiting the whole time.
Like he's climbing the scales. I love a bit of chat like that. Martine, this is brave. This is brave.
Jesus, it's a nightmare.
Must be nice. Must be nice to
well,
be
at least their bind
by
looked
the
good,
gods like
so
this.
there's a little bit of positive from Navi, but this one, this one needs some work.
But not the start you would have wanted. Oh,
That's quality.
no, this. Sugetsu's. As much as it's been a quiet game, but at least
Tell Navi about the plant thing. I mean, you would do it in VOD review. You wouldn't talk about it until VOD review. You'd be like, you just bring it up when you're talking about it and be like, mate, you need to look right when you plant here.
This could be all she wrote. Let's see. Ruxic, Hero, and Shao. You
Binds?
got it in yet?
Their Abyss? Oh no, yeah, Abyss, sorry.
That is
Abyss is what I was talking about.
Plant is
Yeah, the bind was not great. The KO's getting scrapped on that one, that's for sure.
Stalled him out a little bit here.
Seconds left.
Just stalling it. There we go. Plants in. Ult for Hero. Pretty valuable at this point. Use it this way. I mean, that doesn't catch 2 of the players. Only one of them going to get caught in this. So quick enough work between Martine to come back in. And Aves, sorry, Sada catches Aves, who's close towards the site, but already cleared. And away we go. Martine going to get close towards that spike, tap towards it, looks for one, Cove goes up, looking for that pressure. They're going to find both Karmine Corp.
God, they wrecked him.
One done.
Actually wrecked him.
On the other side in a 1v3. Gonna try and do what he can. The block is in play. Does he go?
Damn, that's impressive. That's how we're ending it as well. That's the show button.
Flourish at 13-6.
Hey, very nice though. Very, very nice. They got some cool stuff going for them.
Gotta say there, Mini, this is a good-looking Karmine Corp at this point. I think we've seen a lot from Navi. I think you know positives to take away, but overall,
I mean, the bind was very, very impressive.
Yeah, I think they've been good. I think
The
that,
Lotus
creativity-
was a little bit aided by Navi, not looking
like,
great.
having Avers, like, for me, like, I know what to expect from
Getsu, oh yeah, it's a big win
Yeah.
for him.
But like having a rookie
Nice little
coming
X
in,
Factor.
like I've had my eyes on him for a while.